All right, students, here we are going to do our open gloving video to show you guys how to open gloves. So that is when you are not in the sterile roll, possibly you're the second scrub. Nurses will open glove quite a bit. Maybe when you're prepping the patient, nurses will open glove when they're putting a catheter in. So if you're helping with prepping or helping with the catheter, you could be putting on gloves using the open gloving method, okay? So I have my gloves here in the sterile package. I'm just going to open my sterile package. I can take these out with my hand, okay? You don't have to take these out and throw them onto a surface. You can just grab them out of the package with your hand, okay? Check the package for holes to make sure that they're sterile. I'm going to go ahead and unfold my package so you can see right away. You can already see the gloves on the inside of the wrapper. So you can see there are folds here on each side where we're going to get our fingers underneath to stay away from our sterile glove. So what I do is take the edges and I fold them back so that they stay unfolded and don't flop back in on each other, okay? So what will happen sometimes is students will open them and they'll touch the inside of the wrapper and then they let the wrapper close again. So now these gloves are not sterile. So I'm going to stick my fingers underneath this cuff here, not over, underneath, take it, and I'm giving it a little tug to the sides there to get it to stay open, okay? So now at this point, I do not want to touch the inside of this white wrapper. So everything here I have touched and isn't sterile. So when you pick up your gloves, you want to make sure that you're not dragging them over the edges of the wrapper, okay? And I don't want to touch any of the wrapper inside. So you can see here on the gloves, this is my sterile inside part of my glove, and this is this is the inside non-sterile part of my glove, and this is the outside sterile, okay? So I always like to glove my left hand first because I'm right-handed. You can do whichever hand you feel like gloving first. But I'm going to pick it up. So that's the inside of my cuff. See how that other glove got stuck a little bit? So you just shake it, okay? So this is the inside of the glove. So I'm touching the inside. There's the hole. I'm going to hold it with my right hand. Stick my left hand in. Now notice I don't have my glove close to the edge of the wrapper to contaminate the fingers. I've picked it up and I'm away. I'm going to get my thumb in the hole and then I'm going to use my finger and cup it underneath to pull the glove on, okay? So notice I have never touched the outside of the glove. So now this hand is sterile. I'm going to come underneath the cuff on this glove because I have to keep this sterile hand protected. So I have it underneath. I've kind of shook my fingers a little bit to get the hole open. I'm going to stick my hand inside. Now what I notice a lot of students have trouble with is when they go to pull on their glove, look where my thumb is on my sterile hand. It's right next to my wrist here, my skin. So you need to make sure that you're keeping your thumb on your sterile hand away and pull it up, okay? What I've also noticed is when people pull their gloves on before they get their fingers in, the glove hand has a tendency to get stuck underneath the cuff. So you need to make sure you are watching the tips of your glove finger and make sure they're not touching your skin. So then when you're done, you will stand, just keep your hands cuffed, kind of tuck your elbows into your waist there. You can't stand like this with your hands close to your scrubs because now they're not sterile anymore. So you hold them away like this, okay? Obviously, when we're done with whatever we're doing, you're going to use the glove to glove, skin to skin method to get our gloves off.